Viral too. Why don't you just hang down there with it?
No, that's all right. I want to see it.
Yep, don't get in the
Chasing the birds like that, man. You're in no shot.
ADA.
It just brings back old memories of the 279th Scouts. A couple of them here just barely breathing anymore. Well, 3 of us.
Brigade was down at Chaffee, and someone blew the brigade commander's porta potty up.
Yes, with an artillery.
Then they set a pair of boots on where the stool was, and we got blamed for it. We was 100 miles away.
Yeah.
Admitting to deeds of long unpunished, supporting soldiers now in service, and enjoying the camaraderie that is a living legacy of military service, members of the retired National Guard gathered for an enjoyable weekend to remember at their old stomping grounds in Camp Gruber.
Of course, when I was overseas, you know, segregation wasn't over there. Yeah. When they started dropping them bombs, them white boys and black went in the same old boy. I want you to know.
We're talking to Lee Lewis here, and he served with Patton's Army in World War II. He's an old friend of mine. When I came to Chandler and went to school, he was our custodian at Chandler.
Yes, sir.
I graduated in 1967 and hadn't seen him. In fact, I'm not sure I hadn't seen him since then. And,
you haven't. I'll talk to your picture that then.
You talked to him a picture.
Yeah.
But we met here the other day, and we just reacquainted, good old friendships.
I was tickled to death.
But I got down in front of him. This is the funny part. I looked at Joe Bullock was sitting next to me, Chief Bullock, and I said, I know that guy. Who is that? He said, well, you ought to know him. That's Lee Lewis. I said, yeah, I know him. So I sat there a minute, and I got over and I got down in front of him, and I said, you recognize me? And he looked at me, and I said, hey, I used to be redheaded. And he said, Barbie.
Barbie.
Demonstrating the high level of importance the Guard gives to keeping retirees engaged, a mission briefing on the recently concluded Afghanistan deployment was presented with a careful detail of that given politicians by 45th Infantry Brigade Combat Team Commander Colonel Joel Ward.
Well, the value of keeping retirees and former members engaged is the fact that you keep traditions alive. And these men and women want to be engaged, and they want to know what's going on. What we do in the Guard is very important to them because they're members of the community, and the Guard is a community-based force.
Front side. Front side. There you go. There's a hit.
And what's a drill weekend at Gruber without a trip to the ranges? Weapons qualification, the smell of gun smoke, and the handling of weapons never gets old.
Maybe you don't have your helmet on.
I know it.
It's also good just to, it feels like I'm still part of it, of the Guard and the Guard family. You know, shooting the weapons and finding out what modifications and improvement that they have done here at Camp Gruber.
A barbecue dinner, pictures, and obligatory war stories ended the day as the sun faded away.
And all of a sudden you get shot in the back, and the next time a star cluster goes off, you look around and your two best friends are over there dying laughing because they shot you in the back. And they'll leave a mark, and little blanks will leave a mark on your back when they fire out of
That brass comes out of there pretty fast.
It does.
A memorial honoring those no longer among us was held at the new chapel.
Coming back here and getting to see all the guys you actually commanded with and worked with during all of those years is definitely a treat.
It is indeed a special phrase that draws warriors of old from their families, sometimes hundreds of miles away.
Camaraderie.
Good camaraderie.
For the Oklahoma National Guard, I'm Army Master Sgt. Vincent Donaldson.